Hello. How's everybody doing? Today you learned about the molasses flood of Boston. Oh yeah, that happened. Yeah, molasses. All right. So, I moved Minecraft to today after the fuster cluck of a schedule yesterday. But there is good news. I mean, Minecraft, we're going to play some Minecraft today. Going to work on this survival city. Should be a good time. But I am very pleased to announce that we got Epcot back last night. When we were playing cities, a couple of folks in the chat turned me on to some mods that will basically they can recover old maps and tell you what's wrong with them. So we got all the assets that we needed for Epcot, and we got the map to load. So we got Epcot back. Look, Hans, the EJ is live. Oh, hello, Alucard. Wie geht's, mein Freund? Yeah. So we got Epcot back, guys. We were playing on the map last night. It made me so damn happy. I ended up streaming till like 1:30 in the morning. Your boy went a little overboard yesterday. Yeah. Made me stay up. Yeah, Chris, you were here, dude. We got Epcot back, man. We got it back. Oh, dude, that's... Oh, you don't know how happy that makes me, man. How many hours are into that map? Dude, months. I don't know. How long did we work on that? It took me a month to get the Reedy Creek map correct. Dude, months. I'm so happy, though. A couple of users in chat helped me out, but the guy who made the Move It tool in Cities was in here helping me out. He's like, I showed him, because I showed him Epcot, and I'm like, I used Move It tool to make this, right? And he's like, what? And he's like, dude, you can get this map back, right? I'm like, huh? So that's what we did. It was every Tuesday in 2019 because I would look forward to coming home from work. There you go. That map's too cool for school, man. So yeah, he and a couple other folks in chat helped me out, and dude, we got Epcot back, man. Oh, I never thought I'd see that map again, dude. And I don't mean to be over dramatic, like, oh my god, I never thought I'd see it again. Dude, I put so much time into that freaking thing, and I already started looking at things we can optimize with the upgraded Move It tool. And I had the thought, guys, if you know this stream, I had the thought. I looked at it and I go, I can make this better. I had the thought. I could do this so much better nowadays. I had the thought. I was looking at Epcot. I'm like, we could change. We could fix a lot of things in here. It was not good. So, I don't know what I'm gonna do. Freaking time with Kerbal. Oh god. All right. Anyway, let's jump into Seek Shelter. EJ's going crazy. Walt mentality. Walt moment. Mernin, Groove, Shirk. All right. So we're on the Minecraft map today. Let's jump in. So everything that you see here, speaking of cities, is what we've been working on for, I don't know, about 2 years, give or take. This is a survival city map. Me and my community have been building this out for a really long time. So I saw that someone is making Jacqueline. World Killer made Stenna a long time ago, dude. We have Stenna and then yeah, Yakolin is over there. But I mean, yeah, it's fine. Hey, drummer. Cities honestly needs a sequel or an optimization. It's getting up there, dude. Cities is old. All right, dudes. What were we up to last time we were in here? Let's take a look. Wow. All right. Oh, yeah. We were finishing up the ROADs. That's what we were doing. We spilled the white paint on the pier. Yeah, sorry about that. After the disaster that was Simpson, dude. We don't talk about that game. Hey, Vin. Good morning. Sweet. Yeah, we started filling in the back roads over here. Okay, let's take a look at the map. Oh, World, you started digging out the tracks, dude. Wicked, wicked. Yeah, see. Started getting these roads filled in and figured out. I think I was filling in that part of the swamp right there when we stopped. Cities was one of the first games you watch on Twitch. IP, the server. You have to be following the stream for 3 months. Icola, sorry. It's just to prevent people from coming in here and with no skin in the game and wrecking things. There's a ton left to fill for the highway if we want to start there. Well, let me see what I have in my inventory. Lots of dirt. Yeah, okay. So I was working on filling stuff over here. Look at this nice swamp biome. Fill it in. Fill it in. Start by just filling in this area here, and then we'll see what else we do. I do want to go check out what World, if you don't mind, I want to check out those tracks here. Jared, good morning. Starting my last semester for undergrad aeronautical engineering. My classes are Aircraft Design 2, Aircraft Propulsion, and Aerospace Lab 2. I may also ask the professor if I could sit in on the Spacecraft Propulsion class too. Yeah, there you go. That's awesome, man. Cool. Those sound like fun. Aircraft design, man. Someday, dude. Someday I'll take a class like that. And I'll go in and I'll be like, yeah, yes.
Discovery, go at throttle up.
Hey, Ismail, what's up? There we go. Cities is fun. Know when to grow them and know when to hold them. Wait, Kenny Rogers. Gotta know when to hold them, but know when to fold them. Okay? KSP Cities and FTL are the first games I watch on Twitch. Fitting as most streams I watch focus on Indies game. Yeah, there you go, Tars. In aircraft design 1 and 2, we were broken up into teams and given a requirement package from a buyer, and then we designed the aircraft and all of its systems from the ground up. Your team lead for your group. Group 2 out of 4. Our aircraft is a twin-engine, very light jet. Ooh. Are we talking G5? Jared, I'm not saying I would go there and thrash on that class, but I'm pretty damn confident that I would thrash on that class. Dude, it wouldn't, like, hey, Andrew, what's going on? Like, I'm confident something similar to a Cirrus SF-50. Oh, okay, all right. I'm pretty sure I would go in there and just absolutely, like, destroy that. Like, my team would be like, yeah, we, you know... And I know this is not a team, it's a team building exercise. The team would be like, yeah, let's build this aircraft. Next day, EJ comes in. Yeah, I finished it, guys. Yeah, I finished it. Everything's good. I did all the math out. We good. What? What do you mean? Time lapse time. Oh, hey, yes. How are you? How was your day? Bad. The design portion is cool, but the months of writing MATLAB code to determine all the flight characteristics is no joke. I believe that. Yeah. Yeah, I got you on that one. Working and reading about the Soviet Union day as usual. Okay. Oh, world, this is money, dude. You are succeeding on all fronts as always, my friend. Oh no, not the choo-choo. Any cool builds prepared for today? When is KSP back? Tomorrow? Not tomorrow. In a couple hours? Sile? Let's return a final report. I'll send it to you. Oh, that dude. Oh, Jared, I want to do that. That would be fun as hell, man. I would enjoy every second of that. Even the MATLAB part. I would enjoy it. Yeah, I'd be about that. I'd be about that like the entire time. I'd be like, yep. Okay, we need to do the code? Cool. I'll stay up till 5 in the morning and get it done. You'd be like, you don't need to do that. I'd be like, nah, it's good. Nah, it's good, man. I got this. Jared, I'm convinced that people would either really like that or really hate that. You really love MATLAB. It's a shame none of your jobs out of school have used it. Oh, that's a shame. Check Kronos' new buildings. Don't yell at me, Alex. Stop yelling. But I will. Might need a couple of these to fill in the road. A little bit of that. No. Gravel for days. give me. Being team lead, I stayed up every day last semester until 2 a.m., then 8 a.m. classes, and we still have a lot to go. Yeah, man. So what you building? I've been working on roads here, getting these roads figured out. Yeah, we've been working on the ROADs. I love MATLAB too, but a large reason it isn't used in the industry is because now a majority of the industry is small businesses with interdisciplinary hires. So now a lot of software architects, and that is the problem for MathWorks when their normal commercial license is $50,000 per usual. Wait. MathWorks. MathWorks? Like MathWorks? Yeah, I guess they did make MATLAB, excuse me. Yeah. Yeah, these guys. I drove by MathWorks every day. Their campus is in Natick. Yeah, I drove by them on the way to work at Best Buy. You know what? I put 2 and 2 together, but I never really put 2 and 2. Yeah. That's what they do. Ah, yeah. You know, I must have known this before. There's no way I didn't know this. That's like down the street from where I used to work. Like, really, really close. That's weird. I don't live in Natick anymore. Huh. Yeah, they bought Boston Scientific's old headquarters. Yeah, they're right by the Natick Mall. Dude, you should see the campus that they have. It's unbelievably big. We're talking like, maybe not like Cupertino Apple big, but it's pretty big. MATLAB's pretty sweet. You can do so much. But dang, as a small business person in the aero industry, they just can't be used. They're largely used with primes and large industrial base. Collins Raytheon uses it, NASA uses it, and Northrop Grumman uses it, and so on. Yeah, they're right here. So there's Oak Street, right? See, 27, right? No, that's 27 and 135. So we're over here. 27 and 135 is in Natick Center. So they are right there. See? Big freaking campus. And then that's one campus, and then if you go down here, this is the other one. All up in here. And that's a really old picture because that's the old Boston Scientific building. Dude, so, Rock Guy, you know the Staples that I always talked about that I worked at? Staples that I worked at is right there. This is like super close to home. Not really. My house is that way, a good ways. But, and then the Best Buy that I worked at is right there. That's very strange. Small world, huh? I remember I was working at the Staples at one time, and a guy with the plans for that parking garage right there came by, and I was interested in the plans and started reading them. And he's like, "What are you doing?" I'm like, "I'm reading the plans." I'm like, "This is a parking garage, right? This is up the street." And he's like, "Yeah. How'd you know that?" I'm like, "It says it right there." Yeah, that was awesome. A guy came in when I was working at the Copy and Print Center in Staples. This is like 10 years ago, 10 plus years ago. And freaking, he was doing the plans for MathWorks. Pretty funny. And I was like, "Oh, this is awesome." And he's like, "Yeah, I do the irrigation." And then, dude, crazy story. That guy came back a little bit later because I printed his plans for him, and he wanted to give us the business, right? Because he liked me because I was interested in the plans, right? And he came back a little bit later. This guy he's an architect, right? And he did that parking garage at MathWorks, but he came back a little bit later with the plans for this. And he like, dude, I nerded the frick out. He came back with the plans for that. No joke. He's like, you thought the parking garage was cool, EJ? Look at this. And he showed me this. I'm like, who are you? Dude, I saw the real life spaghetti plans. Now, the guy was doing irrigation, so it was all the irrigation for all these systems, but it was really freaking cool. I nerded the frick out, and my boss got pissed. My boss got pissed. He's like, "Why? You got to do work." I'm like, "Nah, nope, plans. Sorry, the wide format printer's broken. I got to fix it." You know you're supposed to call people for that. Ah, sorry, I can fix it myself. Bye. Yeah, didn't make a lot of friends at that job. Nopers. Sorry. I didn't make a lot of friends at that job. Younger EJ was a little bit arrogant. Like, I could do work, or I could nerd out. I nerded the frick out, Creeper. It was bad. But that guy was cool, man. I made a lot of good friends at that coffee job. A lot of, man, like, see, dude, I made friends all over the place. I always tried to make friends with the customers because you establish a good customer base that way. It's literally the same thing that I do with you guys. So dude, I had a lot of connections, man. And when I left, I just kind of threw them away because I was just like, I hate this job. Screw this. But dude, I could have, like, people from MathWorks were there. They were there. And you know what? I didn't even know what they were doing. Like, we'd copy stuff for them from time to time. Younger EJ was arrogant? Yeah. It almost like it reminds me of somebody that's in this chat room right now, and that's why I give a frick talking to them sometimes. Read the room, dick. Anyway. Oh, I got yelled at, Hokey. I got yelled at a lot. My boss at Staples, the day that I quit, he's like, you think you know everything, you stupid mother. How much vacation time do you have? I'm like, I got 2 weeks. He goes, good. You just gave you 2 weeks notice. I'm like, whoa, sweet. Bye. I'm like, not even entirely putting together that I just got canned. Oops. Are we the baddies, Hands? Are we the baddies? Why skulls, though? Yeah, that actually happened. And then I walked out, and I was like, yeah, I'm free. Frick this job. Wait, I don't have a paycheck. Oh, I don't like this. Maybe that guy's right. Should I walk back in? Nah, frick that guy. I'm like, not good. Yeah, younger EJ was kind of not a good person. Depends on your perspective, really. Tepik, you're right. I was most definitely in the wrong. Yeah. I was most definitely in the wrong there. Yeah. Nope. Guy's like, you think you know everything? Well, guess what? You don't. You're just some punk kid. I'm like, I know everything. I'm the ramen king. It was bad. Was this teenager EJ? Well, this would have been Staples, so that would have been 2009. So... No. Oh crap. No, wrong line. Hold on. Rocket Guy, it's just a perpetual project, dude. You just do it for fun. Just keep building. There's no really expected plans. Just kind of keep going with it and have a good time. Yeah. See, yeah, no. A lot of people don't realize when I say, like, you know, dude, you gotta go do the work. I know you don't like it, etc., right? Yeah, I learned that stuff the hard way. Yeah, sometimes you just gotta go do the job. Or else they get mad at you. Rocket Guy, I need you to answer me a question, and I need you to be honest. Is MATLAB a rabbit hole? I'm not interested in playing Eco, to be honest with it. Oh God, Pants is here. Don't look. Don't make eye contact. Depends on what you do with it. Oh, okay. It should be to the north of here by the marina, Panther. Hey, Jackery, what's going on? It can be. Depends on the applications that you're interested in pursuing, really. Like, MATLAB is just a programming suite language. Oh, okay, I got you. I got what you're saying. Jared, are you still here? Or, actually, Rocket, you probably answered this too. This is probably a dumb question for me, but, you know, if it's one thing that I've learned, especially, you know, with this kind of field, don't be afraid to ask a stupid question. Just do it. Just do it. Yeah, you'll get judged most likely, but just do it. Just do it. It's easier. So, like, Jared was just saying Jared Martin was in here, and oh, you're here, okay. He was just saying, like, you got to do, like, calculations on the plane, Jared, right? So, like, what, are you doing, like, finite element analysis on the parts that you're using? Like, how hardcore is this, is what I'm trying to say. Like, is it, like, the full deal? Like, you gotta learn how to do everything?
Discovery,
Hey,
go
Pop,
throttle
what's
up.
going on? The only reason I ask is because okay, Rocky, I know some packages, they come with pretty awesome examples, like there's an aerospace block set package hat that comes with CubeSat control algorithms for sun pointing and stuff. Ooh. That's cool. The only reason I'm asking is because I'm kind of low-key gauging whether... Snow falling off the roof. I'm kind of low-key gauging, like, maybe we should do that for a stream project, you know? I thought that'd be kind of cool. Like, doing the Kerbal stuff is fun, but doing the real stuff is even better. Keep it real. It's very in-depth. You'd have to determine thrust weight, wing area, aerodynamic drag for every aspect of the aircraft separately, and do analysis for the performance of the aircraft in many different regimes. Cool. Yeah, MATLAB is pricey. That's what Rocket Guy was just saying. We'll be on in a half hour, knows we roll once I get coffee. Yeah, okay. So, fellas, everybody's asking, like, what project are you working on? I'm kind of interested in going and messing with the United States. World Killer, are you kind of down for that? what we wanted to do, guys, and this is what I was waiting on, is go over here and finish, like, do a detail pass on the United States here so we can finish the ship up. Oh, the boat, yeah. Wow, okay, Rocket Guy, yeah, I gotcha. Are the ships to scale? Yeah. Alright, we need more yellow. Working on things at the moment and we'll be heading off in an hour. Oh, okay. Jam, we might need to rain check again, dude. So, I'm just filling in roads right now. Are the ships to scale? That was a requirement, dude. Yeah, it's me, Jackery. It has to be to scale. It's not to scale. What are we doing here? You have the deck plans for the United States, Unprod? Oh. Dude, Lunprod, you should get on this project. You should get on that project with Jam. No joke, dude. We use the wolf for guides, that's why it's here. Might have gotten addicted to watching this channel like a month ago. Ocean liner designs. Oh. Oh boy. Oh dear. Yeah. Okay. Of course they have student and personal licenses. Which still helps, but it only counts for so much. My personal license with the packages I still have cost me $900. Recurring. Ugh. Yikes. You're not down with the sickness? Jeez. Okay. Yeah, Lunprod, you should do a detail pass on the ship. And so Jam, so we can have all the finished ships. That's the only one I think that's not finished. Keeson's working on his building. Banter's over there. No, not finish ships. We can finish the ships. You dope. Creeper working over there. Do you like how yours is getting on? It looks like what you intended, dude. Looks right to me. That's What'd you just give me? No. I will not drink your Panta food mind games. It's over here, Giza, right? Where it's... what's the name of that place? It was... I forget the name. It began with a C. Canuck, there we go. Up. A little bit off. On the M3 toll. Now it's... yeah, there we go. I mean, that looks right to me, dude. Yeah. That's gonna look good, dude. That's gonna look real good. Oh, yeah. Oh, that's the building that that's the building that's in New York City that I told Linus to make. That's pretty sweet. These look good, man. Very nice. It's a weird looking hotel. I mean, I don't know. It's fine to me. Architect, hey, sorry I haven't been on for a while. Been homeless now, just finally moved into your new apartment. Homeless, Architect? Well, I'm glad you're up and running, dude. Is everything alright? Homeless? What'd you do? That's alright, been in a hotel for a month. Oh, alright, man. Okay, man, as long as you're okay. Welcome back, dude. You should see some of the buildings we're designing in here. You'd appreciate it. And look at... and actually, we need to go see Kronos' buildings. That's actually a good call. Alex told me to do that. Let's go take a look. Feel like I should offer my help for the KSB folks to set up a Discord. Kronos, yeah. That boy is right. I tell you what, that boy is right. Also may have watched a video on the Calypso last month. It was originally mothballed after military service, then was bought and spent a whole month as a car ferry before Cousteau got it. Shame it was sunk by a barge in the 90s. Yeah. Thomas, ship design. Okay, Thomas, I got a weird question. I got a weird one. This one's going to be strange. Does ship design for, like, nautical vessels scratch the same itch as, like, looking at pad blueprints? Like, you see how the pad all goes together and how it was designed and stuff? Like, Starship, for instance, like, we watch Starbase, right? Like, it scratches the same itch, doesn't it? Like, seeing a naval vessel go... Okay, alright, cool. Alright, just making sure. It's not just me. That scratches the same itch, dude. I don't know what that's about. Like, I love looking at ship design. I can't... dude, if... Like, I don't look at ships out because I will go down a rabbit hole. I love seeing how vessels are put together. I love naval architecture. It's very, very strange. It scratches the same itch as spacecraft design for whatever reason. Yes, completely. Okay. All right, cool. All right, it's not just me. That makes me feel a little bit better. Okay. All right. I'm just making sure. Just making sure because didn't your clone SpaceX ship in the one game still ride low in the water aft? It actually wanted to go forward, but S-Master actually has been finishing it. Hellfish, believe it or not. How about race car design with aircraft aerodynamics? Oh, absolutely, Weldy. Yeah. Oh no, I'm a plain nutcase, dude. I think this is just turning into, you know, like, do I like figuring out how stuff is put together? Yes, abso-freaking-lutely. I'm a tinkerer, dude. I call it the tinkering gene. You either have it or you don't. Like, I don't know how to describe it. It's the tinkering bug. I'll hop on the other materials. Jim, no pressure, dude. No pressure. It's all good, man. Lunprod might be helping you out. I'm not sure if he wants to. Oh, wow. That's K3s right there. Well, I haven't seen K3 in a good while. Everything's good. Dude, this is righteous. Kronos is a freaking monster. How do you do all this? You know, I got the tinkering bug, right? But it takes me forever to just... It would take me a good while to do that. I'm pretty slow when it comes to building buildings. That's kind of the reason why I don't do it, because I don't want to get, like... Look at how long it took me to make the subway terminal. It took me forever to belt that thing out. And Alex and a couple other people had to freaking help me. Check the blue, purple one. This guy? Scott just posted some exclusive KSP2 footage. Maybe I shouldn't. I was gonna be like, oh, come on! That is a me-level joke. It's pretty bad, dude. It's pretty bad. Yeah, no, it was one Tirada, but it had a 2 on it. Did you see that? You saw the 2? Lift off. Oh, this is fantastic. Yeah, you know what, Drummer, that's a good point. Some people are building this stuff in creative first, but yeah. This is great. Here. What's here? Oh, come on! Thank you. This is freaking sweet, dude. Look at the city. Look at this. It's corn. I mean, look at this thing. Wow. Dude, this project that Kronos worked on right here, the triangular building project, that's unbelievable. It's just, all right. All right. I would say calm down, but please don't. This is,
Discovery,
dude,
no
it's starting to really look like city here. Hey, Savvy, what's good, man? You designed it first. So wait, Blue, you're telling me that when they go to build a building, they don't just find a plot and freehand it. They make these things like a plan, like prints. You know what? That's a really good idea. Yeah, Kinder, I kind of want to see it with higher render distances as well. Man, now I want to build a skyscraper. Damn it. Where's an empty plot in here? Sometimes the prints are even blue? Why? Ah, there's the SunTrust building. That was a good project. The 6Ps. Prior planning prevents piss poor performance.
Discovery, go at throttle up.
Ain't it the truth, man? Remember making a building filled with chest 8 stories and hid me loot under the first floor entrance. Dude, I don't think anybody's building right here. Well, I am blue, so my pre-made building could be considered a blueprint. Math checks out. I still don't know what anybody's doing here. I don't know if this plot is being used or not. There's this, oh my gosh. Ink. There's all this stuff here, but I don't see any plots. How long did this take? Trash. It took a little while, dude. We've been working on this for... we began like November of 2020, so 2 years almost, dude. Yeah, 2 years. UCO. Yeah. It's 2 years, dude. But the crazy part is this is survival, man. It's all in survival. We mined all this. I see everybody do creative builds, right? Everybody does creative city builds, and that's all fine and dandy. I'm not hating by any means, but I thought it would be cool to start a project where you like have to go and requisition the resources. You know, like I thought that would be cool. So there was a mountain biome right here, and we've been leveling out this mountain biome for all the parts for the city. Yeah, there are some super talented builders in this community. Dude, they're better builders than me. way better than me. Like, look at that. Look at the Woolworth building that K3 did. I have a user at K3. Look at that. Look at that thing. It's the Woolworth building. You did an Art Deco building in Minecraft. The freaking madman. Like me, one of the buildings that I made over here was just a freaking gray box. And I'm like, yeah, gray box. All right. And then there's buildings like this over here. And I'm just like, look at my gray box, bro. This is fine. It's good, right? Or a white box. Supercraft had to help me with the freaking with Yotel. Yotel was a complicated building to make. Architect, your building is over here, if I'm remembering right. No, I don't know what you're talking about, Tessa. I did the subway terminal, but Alex helped me with that, dude. It's more Alex's building at this point than mine. You could build a house in the suburb that's mostly empty. Oh, some people started settling in. That's cool. Have you ever seen the Hermitcraft maps? Yeah, I've seen those. They're impressive, dude. But yeah, it's all in survival, man. Everything here was built in survival. World Killer did the shipping terminal here. I built that ship right there, the destroyer, but the rest of my community did the rest of this. Drool Bucket did the Iowa that's sitting on the Boca Vanguard, which is a floating dry dock. Vasi, I still think that's an awesome ship, dude. You did a great job. It looks freaking awesome. The tracking ship. Kosmonat Yuri Gagarin. Meanwhile, all I've built is 2 little houses. And then Drool Bucket's working on the Coast Guard complex over here because he's an absolute mad lad. Freaking sweet, dude. I gotta finish my helicopter pad over there, too. The heliport. Could you pick a plot in that suburb for me to build in? I already did one in the small suburb. Dude, pick one. Just pick one, dude. Yeah, the dream is over there, too. Yep. We built it because, yeah. Because, yes. What does a full zoom out look like? If KSP2 multiplayer could allow for this level of collaboration, would you be open to it at some point? I don't know. It really depends on how they implemented multiplayer, J-Speed. Are you saying, like, if KSP had a multiplayer server where you could just, like, join up and then launch rockets? Dude, I'd think about it. What I would really, really think would be cool... Okay. What I think would be really neat is to have a save. Alright, so this is kind of making my own kind of ideas about how multiplayer works. I think it'd be really cool to have a save where chat is the ground crew and the flight controllers, and I'm basically the astronaut. I design the vehicle, and I'm the astronaut, right? So, like, say Collins exists in this save, right? I fly the shuttle, I do the shuttle missions, right? Or if we can do, like, 2 players inside of one ship, we can have I'll, like, fly the ship, right? And Drummer could use the robotic arm, right, on the shuttle. And we could assemble the station, right? And then when the shuttle, like, say we do the mission, the shuttle comes back down, right? And we have crews, like, literally somebody from the community, like one of my mods would drive the stair truck for the shuttle. And another person would get the tow bar out and tow the shuttle to the mate-demate device, right? And then another player would pick the shuttle up, and like, I'd fly the 747 underneath it. We drop the shuttle back down, and basically, how I would want it is the guys we would run a space program, basically. That's what we would do. We'd run a space program. Yeah, like there would be players that do payload integration and stuff, and other players that do payload design or whatever. And we'd run a space program. Like, and chat would control all the ground vehicles. They'd be all the ground support equipment crew and stuff. Yeah, in Thomas, yeah, we'd have, like, people go and retrieve the SRBs and stuff. Or we'd have crews go out and tow the drone ships around if we were doing something like Falcon 9. That's how I would like to do that. So only low Earth orbit and most of the vehicles would be canceled. And, oh boy, edgy joke from you, Hellfish. Didn't see that one coming. Would you let me join in KSP2? Yeah, Linus, of course. What you've done in here has spoken volumes. Like, if we were doing this save this way, dude, the buildings that you've done in here speak volumes. You ask me for a building to build, I tell you to build it, and then it gets done. Yeah, of course, dude. You'd be, like, in charge of integration for me in this mythical space program, dude. I'd be like, yeah, you can put the payloads together for me, because I know you'd get it done, and I know you'd get it done right. Like, if you World Killer and Drool Bucket wanted to do that, I would absolutely have you guys come and help me. If KSP multiplayer, like if we were going to do it like that, I don't know how KSP multiplayer is going to be implemented. They won't say. So I have no idea. But yeah, Linus, absolutely. You guys would be more than welcome to come and help me out, because I know you guys will get stuff done. I mean, your work speaks volumes here, don't you think? Like, the BOK tower, Linus. I told you to build that, like, off the cuff. I was like, build BOK tower, screw it. And you're like, okay, where can I build it? I build it here. Freaking day later, it's there. And then the building that's at that point in New York City, in Queens. Right there, look, it's already halfway done. I told you to build that less than a week ago. I just hope it's not a buggy mess like Stormworks. Yeah, World, I'm with you on that one. But yeah, dude, payload integration, I'd have chat help me with on-orbit operations, so, like, maybe one mission, Linus, like, you'd come up with me, and I'd fly the shuttle, and you could use the robotic arm, we'll build a freaking capital ship in space. Can you imagine if I was running the shuttle, and I come back down, and another shuttle is ready to go from ground crews working on it? Can you imagine? Like, dude, think about this. Think about how cool this could be. We could have orbiter processing facilities. We could have, you know, payload changeout areas, Centaur G refueling, stuff like that, if it was implemented like Minecraft. I don't think KSP multiplayer is going to be implemented like that, but if it was, that's what we'd be doing. Yeah, Snackless, sure, absolutely. I would absolutely set it up like that. I'm not sure about, like, doing contracting missions, dude, but yeah, I would have another team. We could have another team running like a Falcon 9 program with our space shuttle or something. That's how I would want to do it. It would be a lot of effort to keep track of, dude, but holy frick, would that be cool. Can you imagine? Community space program project where the people guys that are helping me do this. World, you don't own KSP? Are you serious right now? I was gonna say, if you didn't own it, I would buy it for you right now, as a token of appreciation for all the work you guys have done. And that goes for anybody that's in here. If anybody in this Minecraft save that's done a good amount of buildings doesn't have it, I will buy it for you. I'm not even kidding. As a freaking thanks. Yeah, it was free a week ago. That's right. Yeah, you're not wrong. I remember seeing somewhere in that KSP2 multiplayer can either be rival space programs or everyone works for a single space program. Like, one person could be in charge of rover design. That would be sick, dude. If they set it up like project management, like, that would be awesome. That would be awesome. Apollo applications program, but completed like it should have been. Savvy, we could do it, man. We could do it. Can you imagine? We have a multiplayer space program where we build out AAP. I'd do it. Oh, I'd absolutely do it. And we'd have We'd have, you know, folks that I trust in chat operating the MLs and the VAB. I'd build all of it. I don't, if it was implemented that way, I would build everything. I would build all of it out. Don't tease me, man. All right. I think Nate did say that you could have people working on different designs, which you can merge together. Yeah. Guys, yeah, see, I'm wondering. I'm really kind of interested to see, like, how they do it. I have a theory on how they want to do it, but, and once again, this isn't like anything that's behind NDA or whatever. I have a theory on how they're going to get it done, based off of, like, what I've seen from the Kerbal trailers, like, all public information, no problem. And kind of like what would be the crazy ideal. The crazy ideal would have it be like a Minecraft server where you could have like hundreds of people working on a space program. That's the crazy one. I think that could work. I think that would be kind of cool. But how I honestly think it's gonna go down is yeah, Kibby, can you imagine double shuttle missions? Have 2 shuttles working on assembling a payload? That'd be sweet, dude. How I think it's going to go down, and this is, keep in mind, this is what I think. This is not an indication of multiplayer. This isn't anything that I've seen that you guys haven't or anything. I think the 4 pads at KSC are a giveaway to what they at least plan on doing with multiplayer. I think it's a giveaway. I think you're gonna be able to have a space program and only a certain like 4 or 5 people can join, and then that's about it. I mean, once again, that's based off of what I saw at KC with the 4 pads, 2 runways, etc., etc. I wonder what's supposed to go here. Yeah, the time warp in multiplayer is literally the reason why I think it's only going to be 3 or 4 people. There'll be multiple sites from Kerbin, from what we've heard. But yeah, that's based off of what we've seen, you know, so it's probably wrong. Because it's still very early. Yeah, I would operate a program with Rocket Guy, exactly. I would have Rocket Guy helping me with systems architecture and probably guidance systems as well. Morning, Jam, by the way. T-38 chase planes? Yeah, I know you'd want to do that. Yes, yeah, absolutely. And the question is, are the 3 extra people rotatable? It's a good question to ask, Triato, so I'm not sure. Yeah, it'd be interesting, dudes, for sure. Okay, anyway, let's jump back to Minecraft here. You love the Ford mug? Ah, thanks, Exterio. Right on, man. I'm a big Ford guy. I own 4 Fords. And 1 Dodge. But it's an old Dodge, so it's okay. It's an older Dodge, sir, but it checks out. I don't have the garage cameras on, Hicks, but, so my streaming setup is inside of a corrugated garage, and I have an office in the back of the garage, and in the front of the garage, I have my 59 F100. Yeah, old pickup truck. I kind of want to build here, but that's kind of close to that, so maybe not. But yeah, thanks, man. Glad you like it. I'm a big Ford guy. Can we try to finish the highway today? If you look at the map, all that's left is from... Yeah, all right, fine. We'll get out there. Are you going to do truck streams before KSP 2? Yes, Drummer. I have all the parts. I just... Dude, I wanted to start... I tried to push myself too much. I tried to push myself too much, dude. What I tried to do is tried to start doing quarantine streams again, and I wasn't ready to try and do quarantine streams. And I tried to do it basically starting in the new year, and I screwed it up badly. Like, badly screwed it up. It's hard to balance quarantine streams for me with, It's hard to balance the quarantine streams with like owning a house. Like, dude, yesterday I misjudged hard misjudged how long it takes to blow the snow off my driveway, dude. I have like a half acre of driveway to freaking blow off. It took me hours. I thought it was gonna take 45 minutes. It took me 3 hours. Because I got to be careful because the Arians, the snowblower that we fixed, right? I can't have that sucking up rocks, right? It's a lot of work, dude. Yeah, it's a lot of work. Yeah, rule of pi. Literally to a T, Novus. It's kind of strange how dude, it's almost exact, right? So, like, because I have to go slow with the snowblower. Nice. I have to go slow with the snowblower. It took way longer than I thought. And then, by the time I was done, I was getting ready to start stream, and we had company come over, and I'm like, oh, hi. Okay. Alright, this is road building resources. Let's go over here. Snow with the slow blower. Yes. Wait. I believe you, Lenfrod. I believe you. You don't need to link it. Did we establish this Friday? Dude, I was so over it, J-Speed. I hadn't really had my coffee yet, so I was a little grouchy. I'm like, I hate you. Shut up. Your driveway is not harder to plow than mine, you jerk. I don't mean to talk bad to the kid. Freaking, I felt bad after. That's why I was trying to be nice later. Alright, let's follow the highway. I like that part of the stream. Your voice turned into Patches O'Houlihan. I'm not crazy and I ain't a guy. The name's Patches O'Houlihan. I'm your new coach. I didn't know you were putting the truck on hold. So, Drummer, I was trying to not do that, and I ended up pushing myself way too hard. So the truck isn't necessarily on hold. I need to get back. I need to get back to building it. But yeah, I reject your reality and substitute my own. Oh! I'm taking some of these. They're requisitioned. Nice, Sneaky. Does that create? Yeah, so will you, Sirius. Oh, crap. I need food. Damn it. I go get food. Any food in here? Nope, that's just wool. We could eat that, but... I mean, if I could, I would eat rockets, absolutely. You've been slightly addicted, send help. Okay. I was complaining about it? You complaining about something? On my way with food. Thank you. Alright, Creeper. Where are you? Where's... Creeper? Oh. Just gotta fill this part in. Your DoorDash is on the way. Alright! Alright, lunch break is over. Back to work. Alright, Rocket. See you, buddy. Well, that's all filled in. Where's Creeper? Or you're not even here. So it looks like there's one patch in there that needs to be filled. And then I think that's all ready to go. I'm emptying junk and shelters right now. You're a junk shulker. Ah, blue! Buh! Oh, you dropped the carrots in the swamp water. Now there's swampy carrots, man. Alright. We wanted this section here to be a bridge, so I think we can... Oop. Headphones came unplugged. Let's see. I should have some resources over here. Huh. Huh? Huh. Lights. Gravel. Huh. Huh? There's cobble. Lights, gravel, action. Alright. Sand. You guys ever pick up a shulker box and it feels like a bag of sand? One village, Pathos, and it brought stability to the region. We didn't even demolish this village. We put a highway next to it. See? We're putting a highway next to it. We made sure to make it go around the village, you know? Offer a bit. Ping me if you all need anything. All right, world. See you, buddy. You finally watched the Truman Show the other day? Oh. Well, in case I don't see you. Good morning, good afternoon, good night. Should watch Ace Ventura, sneaky. Watch Ace Ventura. Ventura. Yes, Satan? Oh, I'm sorry, sir. You sounded like someone else. Never mind the wisecracks, Ventura. You owe me rent. No, we're not bypassing it. We're making a road to it, Pythos. Jeez. Cowboys had a Ray Finkel moment last night. Dude, I cannot believe that. They had a Ray Finkel moment and they still won Electron, right? Tampa didn't go, right? I checked the scores last night, like late last night. So I'm just going to go out and say it, just because I have no horse in this race. Missing 3 field goals will, once you get to the conference games, like, missing 3 field goals, if you make that many mistakes, you will lose. Yeah, I'm just going to go out right and say it. Also, 98-yard fumble return. He missed 4 field goals. Okay. He made one though, dude. That guy needs to. That kicker needs to reevaluate his life. You literally have one job. You literally have one job. All right. We'll build out that bridge on the other side here, but I want to. Oh, I did bring my bed with me. Yes. Sleep. Yeah, guys, if you're making that many mistakes in the playoffs, you're going to lose. It's not even that's not even a judgment call. Literally, American football is like whoever makes the least amount of mistakes is going to win the game. I know that sounds really stupid, but it's really easy to make a mistake in football. That's why I say that, you know? It's really, really simple to screw up. I'll start filling in this section of the highway, and then we'll finish the bridge, and we'll go from there. It's a hard game, dude. Tough game to play. Do you need me to bring anything back? Just filling resources, dude. For now. So I'm out here filling out this highway here, fellers. We're making a roadbed for one of the highways in the city right now. And we want the highway to be more or less level. So what we do, you know, the terrain in Minecraft obviously is not level. So I basically cordon off an area like this, and we start filling it in. Ender? It's a groundbreaking invention. Yeah, Creeper, just bring back filler resources. Oh. Hi. Something's getting built. Okay. What's that, Gully? Oh, more tower sections, huh? Interesting. Biggest mistake of calling American football. The biggest mistake of American football is calling it football. I'm sorry, do you not use your legs in that sport or something? Like, confused. I would argue that keeping your feet going is one of the biggest, one of the best pieces of advice that you can give to any football player. The segment in the second picture is interesting. Doesn't look like anything we've seen. Yeah, that second one, Thomas. Yeah, I know. Leg ball. I'm calling it that from now on. So the NBA is a football association? I mean, sure, why not? Well, well, basketball is named after technically, that sport would be named after the end zone. So by that logic, soccer should be called goal ball. And American football should be called touchdown ball. Or netball, yeah. End zone ball. Yeah, there we go. End zone ball. It's like N gauge, but with balls. I like watching Goal Cylinder. Gridiron. That, dude, yeah. Lumen, that's actually, yeah, I like that. I like it. Gridiron, man. It's a shame that American football gets such a bad rap because it's a great freaking sport. In before people say rugby is a better sport, I don't really care. Rugby is good, but I like American football. Sometimes I think that people that like rugby are just, using any chance that they can to dunk on, like, American football because they're mad that football is a better sport. Just putting it out there. Because I can't talk about American football without somebody being like, man, rugby is better. Like, if it was, it would be way more popular than it is. I mean, just putting it out there. Just saying. Okay, question from a European. What's the difference between rugby and American football? Rugby is a little different sport. It's kind of like American football, but it's kind of not. Better sport. Yeah, if it was better goalie, it would be way more, it'd be just as popular. It's pretty much not. Like, that's the whole argument, it's a very popular sport, except for the fact that it's not. Football is way more popular. American football. Well, regular football is more popular than American football, to be honest. Well, there is a World Cup for rugby, where's American football's World Cup? You guys don't play the sport. Hey, Red Panda, thanks for the raid, man. I just saw the notifier pop up. Thanks for the raid, Red. How was KSP? Oh, I'm out of resources. No worries, it's been quite a long time, but it's coming back to you pretty quickly. It's like riding a bike, dude. I mean, we all played Kerbal so much back in the day, man. All you gotta do is sit there for a second and then you get it. Red, even like launch vehicles that I've made that are a good, like a pretty dang old, I still remember how to fly them. Like the other day I flew MLV, right? Because I wanted to show somebody. That's my like Falcon 9 style vehicle. I flew the thing, and it flies like Condor 9 back in the day, right? And I knew how to fly it, and I landed it back at the launch pad because, like, you know, like you don't forget how to do it, which is kind of cool. I kind of dig that. You don't really never really forget how to play it. It always comes back to you. It's like playing a really good video game. Wait. Anyway, thanks for the raid, buddy. I do appreciate it. We're just sitting here working on, we're building a highway in Minecraft. We're building a non-functioning highway for our non-functioning vehicles, for our non-functioning city. We're gonna jump into KSP a little bit later. Here, I'll go down the other end. Alright, I found where that one segment goes with the double flange, trying to find a better picture. Okay. You still watch the KSP streams, you just tend to lurk. That's fine. Yeah, all good. It's good to know, man. Thank you. I appreciate it. Seems like a perfectly functional thing to do. Yeah. Well, then what is working in this? Block placement. Hey, you got gifted a sub. Thanks, Jackery. Gifted a sub to Red Panda. Anyway, Red, it's good to see you streaming, buddy. Good to see it, my guy. Oh, nice, Ravine. That's cool. We'll have this filled in no time. Dude, it's getting cold in here. Gotta turn the heater up, man. It is really, really cold out. And it's cold and windy, which sucks. It's the piece in the box. This is the tower piece. Oh, yeah. Thomas, are we still thinking that the new tower that they're building is a catch tower? Like, just for catching only? I thought it was Tuesday. It is Tuesday. My schedule got all screwed up. I made a mistake yesterday, and I forgot family was coming over yesterday, Pythos. So I needed to, I took basically noontime to 4 off, and then we played cities. I was freaking gassed from freaking gassed from doing all the snow blowing and stuff. I did hear about that, sweet. Yeah, they found a piece of Challenger, the underbelly of it. It looked in pretty damn good condition for being at the bottom of the ocean for 30 plus years. I mean, the tiles were not ideal, but I wonder if they're going to recover it or if they're just going to leave it there. You have Last of Us on while you eat lunch. Here's hoping it isn't terrible. I watched the first episode with Brimo the other day, Hellfish. It's yesterday. We watched that before I was supposed to stream. It's good, dude. I don't hate it. It's so, yeah, without spoiling anything, very, very, very faithful to the video game, which I'm totally 100% okay with. Yeah, it's pretty good, dude. Top right segment reveals it will be for a full launch in Catch Tower. Damn. There goes my VAB theory. Not that I really thought that was going to be a thing. Maybe. Yeah. It's good, man. Yeah, I really don't mind it. Why? I'm using a mouse on another computer, and it's like, no, here, spin, please. Jeez. So it's gonna be a full tower. All right. That's like whenever my character spins around like this, I'm using the mouse on the other computer, and Synergy just for whatever reason thinks that I'm using the mouse on this computer. It's like, oh, you're using the other computer. Allow me to spin. Enjoy the rain. KSP2 Night Sky at KSC. That's pretty good. Cool. Looks good, man. No, I don't mind that either, Ian. It's pretty good.
Discovery, go at throttle up.
Sam, 44-month resub. Thanks, man. Press mouse up with the beat. Almost got this filled in. Can it be February 4th, 24th tomorrow, please? So we're just filling in this, see this area below the orange wool? We're just trying to fill that all in. Hey Viz, I'm doing alright. How are you? Baby. Dude, listen to all the blocks get placed. Sounds like a machine running. Minecraft block noises intensifies. You're a machine. I got him. Wait. What are my values? SpaceX is confirming go for tomorrow's launch. Oh yeah, it's at 7, dude. Looks like we got a long stream tomorrow. Alright, so basically what we're gonna have to do is get that shuttle mission done tonight. And actually, you know what, Thomas, you know what we should do? What would you guys think about if I'm gonna attempt to do it. There's no guarantees here. No guarantees, but if I actually get to bed at a reasonable time tonight, maybe we get up in the morning, wake up with a Starlink launch, and then we could start working with the truck. Tomorrow's good of a more. What better time, basically? Only a 0.2 reused booster. I mean, that Starlink launch tomorrow gives me a reason to get up, and what I might do is reset my sleep schedule. Or at least try to. I tried to do this over New Year's. It didn't really work too well. We done here, dudes? Did we get all of it? Man, that was fast. Wow. Filled that in real quick. It's unconfirmed as now, but there was a semi-credible rumor. You're not the first one to link that to me, Graph Shark. Stars reflect in the water. Yeah, I saw it. Oh, unless this is a... Yeah. Guys, I look at that as a 3D artist, and I'm not trying to criticize because I probably can't do better, but that looks like the water is transparent. It doesn't look like a reflection map because there's no specularity on the water. But then again, it is beta gameplay. That looks like the water's transparent. It looks like you could see the stars behind the water. American Heart Association? Hey, how are you? I was once upon a time, Viz. This is vanilla soup. No soup for you. Yeah, that looks like you could see the stars through the water. There needs to be more of a There needs to be more specularity on the water shader. But other than that, this looks really nice. No, it's just that dark, Pythos. But once again, I'm sure they know that. If I was able to see it, I'm sure they know it. So what we're doing right now, just in case anybody's wondering, we were filling this highway in for our city project. Building out a new highway over here. Alright guys, so you know what we'll do? Take all this stone and bring the stone down here so we can build the bridge out. That'll get the road deck pretty much consistent all the way to the end. Let me go back and grab more stone. Let's build the underside of that bridge and maybe we can plot out some columns here. Unless there's any stone left. Is there any? Oh yeah, there's plenty. Cool. I'll take these. Apparently, TikTok watches your facial expressions to read your body language to see what content makes you engaged most in the app. Yeah. Yeah. It's almost like that's a gross intrusion of privacy in the name of profit. Yeah, that's... Yeah, right. There's a reason why I don't use that. So, Soup, we got vanilla with some plugins, dude. It's got some plugins for multiplayer, and that's about it. Give me 1 second, guys. I'm just checking something real quick. Interesting. Yeah, of course, Grav. I'm not gonna use that. Oh wait, what's wrong with this right here? Why is this not filled? I gotcha. You should check out Sevtech at one point. Eventually go to space and other planets. Yeah. I got Kerbal for that, man. Yeah, guys, I mean, these apps really want to know everything about you, but it's not because they're your friend. They want to know everything about you because they want to be able to market stuff to you or other nefarious purposes that I frankly don't trust. That's why I kind of keep, I suppose folks could make the argument that, doing what I do would be better to, it'd be better to, have like, a TikTok, have, post more on Instagram and stuff. But I don't really want to do that. I'm very, 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 very careful about that kind of stuff. I don't trust it, man. Because I don't trust it because they'll do stuff like that. You see a lot of KSP gameplay on your TikTok feed, so you're okay with it. Okay. Nah, noteworthy. I'm not, dude, I don't even want to say that I have principles. I just don't need to be in the spotlight, man. I let my work speak for itself and kind of leave it at that, dude. I mean, yeah, if you're okay with it, that's fine. No problem with that. We need sleep. Grav, I got rid of my Facebook a long time ago, dude. Long time ago. Even before the stream, I'm like, I hate this app. This thing sucks. Oh, nice, Pythos. That's good. Oh, yeah. Ian, no, I'm pretty... Yeah, no, dude. Even Twitter. Twitter's like, hey, can we access your photos? I'm like, no. No, you cannot. But you won't be able to post pictures. I'm like... Sleep. The more and more I think about it, guys, the more and more I think it's kind of inevitable to just not be on the computer as much. As screwed up as that sounds. And that's gonna sound really strange coming from me. I understand that. But I try not to do any of that. Like, I hate that, like, okay, for instance, I get in the car, right? And, you plug your phone in to charge in the car, and it's like, oh, you're driving home, aren't you? Do you need directions? I'm like, do I need directions to my house? Why would you know this? No, this is not being helpful. This is oh, yeah, location info. Yeah, exactly. Illness. Yeah, no, I made sure to shut that off. I'm like, dude, why yeah, that, illness, it's kind of funny because that just kind of turned on without really me being asked about that. It never used to do that, but now it does. It's like, oh, and you know what the messed up part is? People are going to look at that and be like, oh, wow, it's so helpful. I'm like, yes, helpful. Okay. Yeah, it's true, noteworthy. It's kind of annoying. Still thinking about Epcot? Dude, we got it back, man. I'm so happy. Creeper, I want you to figure out the concrete support structure that you're gonna make for this bridge. So we need every certain distance here. We need a cross beam, and then we need concrete pillars coming out from under it. You know what I'm saying? Like, look at the if you look at the Florida Causeway, or like not the Florida Causeway. It's not that. There's no such thing as that. The road that goes to Key West, that type of structure. You know what I'm talking about, buddy? Okay, I get on that as soon as I'm done with the wall. Okay. Yeah, it's pretty bad, guys. Anyway, let's finish up this road. That's right, Illness. Yeah. Yeah, Ian, I know. Yeah, dudes. That's why, dude, I keep my social media presence down a lot. Because everything that you say on there, like if you say, I really love my Jeep or something, then you start seeing Jeep parts pop up. You know, you go on Amazon. Oh, look at the shiny new Jeep part. I hate it. I really, really don't like that. I don't like you presuming that you know what I want. Get out of here. Even if you know what the messed up part is? Even if they are right. You know, frick you, dude. I didn't ask for this. Got a used car not too long ago that has Sirius XM built in. Didn't once touch the app, but somehow they got my address and they've been sending me spam snail mail advertising to me. Yep. Yep. Yup. You didn't read the fine print, but you do ask for it. Yeah, I know. Let's go back to my damn smartphone. Get off the dang smartphone. Just get a flip phone. Maybe we could do this from not so like we're not getting dunked in the water constantly. Price of technology is your soul. And you know what sucks, James? It doesn't have to be that way. It's really freaking annoying. It doesn't have to be like that, but no, we make it like that. Yes, Savvy, I'm with you. I mean, Tessa, if, you know, if it came down to it, having a landline or something, I'm okay with that. Return to flip. Party lines? I don't think we need to bring back party lines, dude. Freaking party line. Hello? Yeah, is your neighbor there? What? Your neighbor. Oh, yeah, yeah. Hey, neighbor! Yeah, for people that don't know what a party line was, it was basically one phone line that went to two residencies. So if you lived in like a duplex or something, they only ran one phone line, and the phone line would go to both residencies. And if it was somebody called for your neighbor, hello, yes, is your neighbor there? I heard other blocks. Is this multiplayer? Yeah, of course, dude. Yeah, this is our city building project every night. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, so we're working on building a bridge here over this kind of swamp river thingamajigger. We're building that out, and this is a highway that we're building here that's coming from our big city project. All in survival, guys. Every building that you see here was built in survival. We mined out all the resources. Where's the mine? It's a mountain biome or a mountain biome that did go all the way over here. We've been mining this out, taking chunks of this mountain out whenever we need stuff for roads or or whatever. And then there's sand and gravel biomes that are off the map here that we've been using as well. Well, sleep until it is, Ian. The night sky in KSP2. Yeah, it looks good, man. I like doing this from up here a lot better. You know what I was thinking? We could just fill in... You don't need to fill in where the orange is. We could just fill in what's over it like this. I mean, you can fill in the orange when you need to. But when we get the orange wool, when we get rid of it to build the roads, you could just fill it in as we do that. The aft skirts for the Endeavor... The aft skirts for the Endeavor display just arrived. Okay. Cool. Very cool. They're still on their processing cart too, Thomas. You see that? Yeah, that's cool. So that's an aft end of an SRB. The aft segment, or the aft skirt from an SRB. This is at the California Science Center. And the reason why they have the aft skirts is because the California Science Center is... The California Science Center is planning on taking... They have the Space Shuttle Endeavor. And they're planning on taking it and putting it in a vertical stack configuration. I don't know if there's pictures around. Yeah, they want Endeavor stacked with an external tank. They have the external tank, and they do have the boosters too. Yeah, they want to. Endeavor's right now sitting in a hangar like this on a transport jig that was made up to move it. That transport jig is not part of the shuttle program as far as I know. It was just made to move Endeavor on SPMTs, right? But that's what they want. That's what they want it to do. They want it to look like that. That's how they want to stack Endeavor. Discovery, Flykin. Yeah, so they got the aft skirts to start building that out. That Toyota shuttle pulling thing never sat right with me, fellas. It's not that I hate Toyota trucks, to be honest, though, even though I'm a big Ford nutcase. It never sat right because people were capitalizing off the shuttle's demise. That always pissed me off. They're like, look, our truck can pull a space shuttle. It's like... do you even care? Do you even care that we just surrendered the most S-tier launch vehicle ever devised? I mean, no, you just care about showing that your stupid truck can pull it. Great. Good. Piss off. That always sat very wrong with me. I hated. I didn't like it at all. The second most S-tier launch vehicle? Alright, Mr. Saturn V. Hey, the Saturn V can be S-tier and the shuttle can be S-tier. Both of them can be S-tier. I think if the shuttle had gotten to do what they had wanted it to do, Savvy, it could have been better. Could have. Yeah, that really pissed me off. Dude, I was... Seeing the shuttles get retired and everybody celebrating and stuff. Like, hey, look at how cool it is. Man, did that piss me off. That made me so angry. I was like legitimately getting mad. It still kind of bothers me. I don't know if you guys could tell. Ares 1 is S tier. I agree. Ian, I will say it once, I'll say it again. I honestly think in today's commercial market, a vehicle like Ares 1 would, with recoverable SRBs, could fly just as much, if not more, than Falcon 9. I'm dead serious about that. And here's the kicker. I don't think it would be that much less I don't think it would be that much more expensive, to be 100% honest with you. Yeah, there, I said it. Recoverable SRBs make sense if you fly on a very, 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 very high launch cadence. They don't make sense if you don't fly a lot. If Ares 1 flew, if we had a vehicle like Ares 1, even with the recoverable SRBs, if it flew, I don't know, as much, like, yeah, once a week, dude, if it flew as much as Falcon 9, oh yeah, that recoverable SRB, even though it's not fully reusable, it's refurbishable, and it would work. And if you had an SRB propellant plant at the Cape, oh yeah, you could, the cost could rival Falcon 9, even though it's not fully reusable. Absolutely. But we won't, we won't talk about that. Sadly, one can't deny that the space shuttle is the deadliest program to date. Yeah, of course it is. But the space shuttle, the space shuttle is, more people, more people have perished on the space shuttle, but the space shuttle has also launched more people to space than any other launch vehicle by a very significant margin. Now, Marius, here's the thing. You're still right. Even though the space shuttle has launched more people into space, empirically, if you want to look at it that way, it's also like, if you compare it to other launch vehicles, like total amount of people that flew on a Saturn V versus the total amount of people that the Apollo program, like if you count like Apollo 1 into the Apollo program, right? The shuttle is still a little bit more dangerous. But not by much. It's not as much as you'd think. The shuttle has moved way more people into space. Easily over 1,000 people into space. Easily. Which is way more than any launch vehicle. The only vehicle that comes even close is Soyuz. And Soyuz is... probably like 300 to 400 total. The shuttle is up over 1,000. Easily. Now I want to fly my damn space shuttle. Well, we'll be flying it here momentarily. Yeah, we're going to fly it today. We're going to get that S1 truss segment up there. And then we'll test to see if we squiggly the arm again. Yes, I said that right. What are the orange blocks for? They're a guide, Mason. Here, let me show you in map view. Oh, baby. They're guides. It's basically the blueprints for the road and the road median and the lanes and stuff. I'm not sure I agree with that. I think percentage-wise, the Saturn V is more deadly. 3 to 33 versus 12 to 1,000. Holy crap, Savvy, you're right. The shuttle is safer than the Saturn V? Well, I mean, I don't know. Do we count Apollo 1? Apollo 1 was technically not a Saturn V. But it is part of the Apollo program, and it would have used the spacecraft that did fly on Saturn V. Huh. It was the CSM. Last, okay. And the CSM was changed afterwards, so yeah. Sledge new NASA OIG. What do we got? Okay. So I have a prototype designed for the walls of my house, which I think will work, but it's not exactly normal materials in the rules. So could I get a second opinion? Normal materials, define. Interesting. Yeah, Savvy. I mean, yeah, I would count Apollo 1 because it's using the same spacecraft, you know? That would be like if somebody had gotten hurt on the approach and landing test. Would we count that as casualties for the shuttle program, right? Like, I'd say we absolutely would. Yeah, it was, Joe. Mm-hmm. How do you figure thousands of people via the shuttle? That seems really high. What? The shuttle flew 135 missions. We lost 14 people on the shuttle. And it's the 20th anniversary of Columbia, by the way, on February 3rd. So, do some quick math, Spoon. Like, of the vast majority of shuttle missions flew 7 people. Like, the vast majority. So, 7 times 133. Now, don't get me wrong. A lot of flights flew 5. Some of them flew 4. Like STS-135. That flew 4 people. $306 men and 49 women. For the shuttle? Oh, dude, I could have sworn it was more. That does not count repeat flyers, I think. Yeah, okay. Yeah, that can't be repeat flyers, dude. A lot of people flew twice on the shuttle. Some people flew up to 7 times, like Jerry Ross and Franklin Diaz. Franklin Chang Diaz. It's probably closer to 900. So I'd say 1,000 is probably a good estimate, more or less. Because obviously in that 306 men and 49 women, if they're going to categorize it like that, they're obviously not categorizing it. They're not categorizing repeat fly. Absolutely not. 833 number of crew members of all 135 shuttle missions. So 14 out of 833. It's pretty good, man. Like I said, it's way more than every vehicle by a long shot. The rule board says you must use realistic materials like brick, wool, and concrete. What materials do you want to use? Let's start an HOA on this server. Let's not, Ian. Technically not as safe. Yeah. I mean, Savvy, that's pretty much in line with if you want the vehicle to do more, you got to take a higher risk. I mean, technically the shuttle's the same way, you know. Were pilots and commanders the ones that flew more than once? No. There are mission specialists and payload specialists that flew up to 7 times. In fact, the 2 guys that hold the record for most shuttle flights, it's Jerry L. Ross and Franklin Chang Diaz. Those 2 guys aren't shuttle pilots. They're not even shuttle commanders. They're payload and mission specialists. I'm using bone blocks to look like paneling. I think it'll be fine, Blue. What's up, Vasya? Yeah, that'll be fine. Try not to go too bananas with it, okay? Anyone else having Twitch buffer strangely today? Alright guys, we just gotta finish this section here and then the highway surface is done. Yeah. Yeah, Savvy. It's frustrating. I mean, dude, I mean, we've had this conversation a bajillion times, dude. I'm the same. I'm that with the shuttle, dude. They give the shuttle, you know, Centaur G, or even a trans stage inside of the shuttle's payload bay. Centaur G could work, or trans stage, or Nerva, or something, and you build out the entire STS architecture. The shuttle is just god tier. Nothing even comes close. Yeah, flying the shuttle wasn't any easy task, Aqualux, but I understand the gist of what you're saying. I don't see any dropped frames, Hokie, on my end. Were their plans to make new rockets with Saturn V parts before the
Discovery, go at throttle up.
shuttle in Saturn V? Were there plans to make new rockets with Saturn V parts? Or use the shuttle to build a vehicle because, you know, space truck. Yeah, that would be a good idea. They always try to reuse what they already have engineered, Erudite. Engineering something and doing the analysis on it takes a lot of time. It takes a crazy amount of time. So in aerospace, you kind of do want to reuse stuff that you've already engineered because the analysis on it takes so much time. Ohm's engines, for example. Yep. Yeah, something like that, Phonesister. Yeah. That's why even when I went to remake the shuttle, Hokie, I still took CTS-NG and then took it apart. And then reused some of the components from it. The shuttle was originally part of the Apollo applications program. It was just a shuttle for people. 2 vehicles built in space. We live in the worst timeline. Yeah. I'm out of stone. Oh, no, I'm not. I'm absolutely not out of stone. Excellent. So KSC has no SPH in KSP, it seems. Oh. In KSP2, it seems. Uh-oh. If concrete was used as a heat shield, will it just peel off on re-entry? It would ablate, just like anything else. Erudite. Concrete would probably be a pretty good heat shield, but the problem is that concrete is also super dense. It's very, 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 very high mass. I mean, dude, you could probably make a pretty good heat shield from it. I mean, it would ablate. You'd burn some of it off, because concrete still burns, but just need a really, really high temperature. Towards the end of the stream, when you get a chance, check out the premature enter key drill. Yeah, dude, I'll go check out what you're working on, dude. I saw that fueling thing, the fueling thing that you made for the wasp that's over there. That's pretty neat. Do they still have the tooling to make new shuttles even though there were people who had the skills needed to build? No. No, that's long gone. 04. That's long gone, dude. Even if we wanted to make an exact copy of the shuttle right now, it would basically be like scratch building a vehicle. You'd have to start from nothing. You could look at the shuttle's blueprints and stuff, dude, but dude, the manufacturing, even like how you made that, how they made the shuttle together, the manufacturing techniques are outdated. Nobody would have the tools that make the tool. You know what I mean? So think about like what does an assembly line look like in 1960 versus what an assembly line looks like now. Even if we wanted to make a car from if say Ford wanted to make a new, 1960 F100 or something, right? You would have to take that design and you'd have to take the blueprints and then you'd have to figure out how to adapt the mass production, right? For a modern assembly line. We'd have to do that with rockets, and I'll be honest with you, rocket assembly lines are very complicated. They're really, really hard to do. No one has ever engineered a moving assembly line for rockets. No one's ever done that. SpaceX has come the closest. No, Aqualux, I'm talking about something that's exactly the same capability as the real space shuttle. Not the real space shuttle, you know what I mean. You would have to figure out a way to use modern manufacturing techniques to make something from the 70s. It's possible, sure, with enough money. I'm sure that, I'm not saying that that can't be done, and this is where people get confused. I'm not saying that that can't be done. You had a couple, I've said, honestly, if someone had about $10 billion to burn, probably even more. It's probably closer to like 20. If you had about $20 billion to burn, you could bring the shuttle program back. But why? What would be the point there? I mean, when I say you have $20 billion to burn, yeah. That would need to be like total liquid. Like you don't expect to get that money back. Anything's possible if you're burning money. Yeah, I would say, James, the price tag for doing something exactly like the space shuttle would, yeah, I would say 20 billion, because it's not just the shuttle, it's the launch pads, it's all the launching infrastructure, all that stuff. And that would be like, you also got to take into account that who owns the IP to the shuttle? Boeing does. Would Boeing allow you to build one? You can't build an exact copy. And if you do, they'll get you for, they'll get you on IP, on intellectual property. So it can't be an exact copy of the shuttle. So you'd have to go to all these defense companies. So Boeing, it would be Boeing for the shuttle in the external tank, and it would be Northrop Grumman for the boosters. They're not going to let you have their segmented booster technology. That would be, no, you'd have to get them on board. Shuttle Tech is not owned by NASA? No, Marius, no. NASA operated the vehicle, but the vehicle was made by commercial entities. But NASA operates the vehicle. They're the ones that do the missions. And they're the ones that have the astronauts. It's really pretty much the same as commercial crew, except the only real difference between commercial crew, like what SpaceX does with Dragon, get out of the way. Stupid cow. The only difference between what they do and what like commercial crew does is that the commercial operators are also, their commercial contractors are also operating the vehicle. That's the difference. I mean, I'm not 100% sure if, like, because Boeing operated the vehicle, but the IP might be retained by NASA. You know what I mean? It's possible. But it's not like we can go get a copy of the Orion capsule, dude, even though that's operated by NASA. You know? It's not like we can go get a copy of the damn thing. Oh, yeah, can I just have the blueprints to Orion? Lockheed would tell you to go frick yourself. Poor cow. He was in the way. Shouldn't have been standing there. Yeah, it had United Space Alliance. Exactly. NASA operated all the operations for the shuttle except for flying was operated in the commercial sector.
Discovery, go at throttle up.
Why? Because it's cheaper. It's cheaper than doing it in-house. And you can get your employees better benefits that way. Interestingly enough. And that's not from me. That's from somebody that worked on the shuttle program. If it was going to happen, would you even want to build an exact copy of the shuttle? Could we not make a better shuttle these days? And therein lies the question. Wolfie, if we're starting from scratch, why the heck are we copying a design from the 70s? You'd want to make something... Who bought Convair? Lockheed. Right? That's what I mean. You'd have to not only take a design from the 70s and adapt it to modern tooling, right? But you'd ideally want to make all the upgrades, right? You'd want to make the upgrades to the vehicle. Where the hell's Creeper? It's only me and Alex doing this? Alright, Alex. When you get to this, we're done. We worked on finishing the highway. Creeper, where'd you go? Villain Atlas one, you'd have to bribe Lockheed. I don't think you'd have to bribe Lockheed, but yeah, you'd have to ask for a license. There would be a licensing fee involved. Sure. You'd be better off just scratch building a vehicle, guys, that does something similar to the shuttle. Zachary, your uncle's a lead engineer on Orion. Super cool. He got to help design it, and my helicopter squadron picked the pod up as it landed. Aw, that's cool, Zach. Awesome, man. That's really freaking cool. Dude, I remember they talked to those guys. They talked to the helicopter crews. Were you one of the dudes that was interviewed? Those guys are cool. I like those dudes. Or those dudes in your squadron. Zachary, it was killing me during the NASA cast that they kept calling the SH-60s Blackhawks. I'm like... They're like, oh yeah, the 2 Blackhawk helicopters are circling around the pod now. I'm like, that's not... Okay. Oh, okay, Creep. I wasn't interviewed. You're a mechanic for the camera that was mounted over on our 60s. That's cool, dude. That's awesome. They kept calling them Blackhawks on the cast, dude. Freaking every time I was like, okay. That's awesome, man. Really cool. I think the Orion capsule's a beast, dude. That's a really, really great deep space exploration vehicle, and we should make more of them and fly them more. I mean, Aqualux, it might be. Remember, the whole premise of this conversation is that you might have to do that. I'm not sure. And if you did, it would be nigh impossible to ever build another shuttle. It would be impossible. If NASA could release those, if NASA could release that IP, then maybe. Yeah, remember, guys, I'm not, that's not for sure. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? Super wild. I didn't even know my uncle was working on it till the day because he couldn't tell us anything. Lockheed. Yeah, Lockheed do be like that, dude. That's awesome. Really cool, Zach. Yeah. We watched that. So I have permission from NASA to restream that stuff here on Twitch. So we watched the whole recovery thing, dude. I was like bumming that NASA cut the cast like after an hour. They didn't even show pulling the thing into the well deck. But yeah, dude, we sat there and watched the whole thing. Might as well do what Sierra Space is doing. Yeah, you just want Dream Chaser. Do you think Shuttle 2.0 still needs to be an asymmetric side-mounted booster like STS, or should it be Starship style, albeit with wings and maybe a bowtail fairing? It's really awesome, man. Cool. Right on, dude. Yeah. Thank you for what you do, dude. I appreciate it. You don't want Dream Chaser? Look, Thomas, all I'm saying is that if I have a choice between the Dream Chaser and the shuttle, the Dream Chaser can pound sand. Alright. Give me my space shuttle back. I think side-mounted would be the right way, but see, the thing about the shuttle is that you're always going to have to worry about that foam coming off. That's honestly where I would, if we were like, say we were in on this design project, like say we were going to actually do that, remake another shuttle. That's where I would work on the spray-on foam insulation. I'd basically try to re-engineer that stuff to the point where you wouldn't ever have to worry about it coming off. What are you building here? Zach, we're building a highway, dude. This is our city building project for Minecraft. I'm usually a KSP streamer. I stream building spacecraft in KSP and flying them, like my space shuttle, for instance. Once a week, I try to play on our survival Minecraft server. All this stuff is built in survival, dude. We mined all this stuff out. I don't, like, it's cool, like, if people go and build cities in Minecraft, that's cool. But everybody does it in creative. So I was like, you know what, we'll build, if we're going to go and do this, like during the pandemic, I noticed that a lot of my viewers were home doing nothing, right? So I was like, why don't we jump in and do it right and build a survival city? So that's what we did. Yeah, we've been working on it for about 2 years. All right, Creeper, you can fill the rest of this in. There's only a little bit right there that you need to fill in. We're working on a highway deck, or a highway structure here, because we're going to expand the city down into this area eventually. So we were building out the road here. I have, my buddy World Killer is a viewer that watches the stream. He's not here right now, but he maps out all the roads with wool and stuff, which is that's not anything that any other city building project doesn't do, but World's pretty damn good at it. Yeah, oh dude, we got all kinds of good stuff. So up at the shipyard, there's a A World War II carrier right there. That's the Essex, I think. I did a Fletcher-class destroyer in a dry dock right there. Drool Bucket and World did a... there's an Iowa sitting right there on a dry dock. We have the Mercy. A couple of littorals. A Zumwalt. A Soviet tracking ship because we like space. And then CVN-73 right there. Hey, look, a shipping ship. Linus, my buddy Linus did this, another viewer in chat. And then we have a shipyard down here that's still kind of under construction. There's a intermodal terminal, transport ferries. And then if you go over here, Drool Bucket did like most of this out here. So we have LHD-1 right there. That's the Wasp, I think. It's got an Osprey on it. We'll go out there. I'll show you this in a second. Yeah, Drool did all of it because he's a madman. In the best kind of way. And then Coast Guard cutters right there. Drool, I'm not exactly sure what ship that one is that you're working on. Maybe a Tycon? It's a Tycon? Nice. Yeah, so it's a Ticonderoga class. Very nice. And then this Coast Guard kind of Navy base right here that Drool's cooking up has a hangar, and then we have, I'm not sure, maybe a C-130 and then a C-5 right there. I don't know why C-5 is there, but yeah, and then there's a taxiway onto the freaking runway, dude. Drool's beast mode, man. We'll fly out there. Let's go over that way. We're down here. We'll head up there. All we got to do is follow the highway. Alex, thanks for helping me fill this stuff in. You got to build the Tripoli LHA-7. LHA-7. Let me see. What's that guy? Oh, it's a helicopter carrier. It's an America-class amphibious assault ship. Oh, wow. Oh. Yeah. Yeah, it's got some, yeah, it's got a little bit of horsepower under the hood, so to speak. Oh, that's freaking sick, dude. Oh, that's cool. Couple SH-60s right there. And a bunch of F-35Bs. Oh, that's, yeah, helicopter carrier. That's sick, dude. Oh, an MV-22. Look at that. I love that thing. I know it's complicated, but it's freaking B-22. So when was this ship laid down? Let me see. It's America-class amphibious. Launched 2017. Christened. Acquired 2020. Oh, dude, that thing's brand new. These are all shots from your deployment. That's cool, man. That's cool. She's brand new, dude. It's got that new ship smell or what? Nice. Oh, hey, look, a flying death trap. Hey, Jam, don't you have some crayons to eat or something? Whoa. Okay. Don't you talk bad about my baby like that. Showed her off to the world just a month ago. Sweet, dude. She's a beast. She's a beast. Pink crayons are best crayons. That's freaking cool, man. I could look at these pictures all day. Here, let's fly out there and go look at them in Minecraft. Carrier on a swimming dry dock, yeah. Yeah, so see, this is part of the road that's mapped out that we don't have completely done, but... Did you see this, EJ? Is that you guys talking about the KSP2 footage? Yep. You seen anything about the V280? So far looking sick. Really hoping to get it for the Air Force. We need something to replace our aging 60s. I think the V280 is cool. It's cool. I see what it's doing. They're trying to basically fix all the things that the V22 needed to be, like, that needed to be upgraded. So that's cool. I dig it. I just don't... Okay, alright. Armchair general, straight up. Armchair... I'm gonna armchair general a little bit, my bad. I don't think that is a good replacement for a UH-60. To be honest with you. Like, maybe it is, but, and obviously, you know, the Army knows something that I don't, because I'm just some bonehead civilian that plays Minecraft and Kerbal all day, like, I get it. But I don't really see what you're trying to do there. No, it's Eve Redo. Looks like it's available now. Oh, cool. Yeah, we're just going down the highway here. But yeah, the V280s do look cool. I think that's really neat, and I think the idea of having the best of both worlds with a helicopter and the best of both worlds with a fixed-wing mid-range aircraft is really, really useful. Like, if you think about it, the V280 is literally a combination of like a C-47 and a Black Hawk, like rolled into one. That's pretty awesome capability, you know. But I don't know, man. Like, V280s are pretty complicated comparatively to UH-60s. But then again, it is newer, so you know, maybe they'll figure it out. Honestly, I feel like all of this just in 2 years, it's crazy. Yeah. Absolutely. But either way, Ken, I think the V280 is cool. But I liked its competition too. I thought the SB1 was really cool. Yeah, work on 60s and can tell you we need some new stuff. They're getting old fast. Yep. Yeah. Yeah, and Ken, if it's... Dude, I'm not... Like I said, I'm just a civilian. But if it's one thing I know about anything that goes through the air, and just any mechanical component in general, is that you can't just... not defer the maintenance, so to speak, but... You can't just say, oh, keep using it. It's fine. This works. Let's just keep using it. Oh, new parts. Just replace the parts that need to be that wear out over time. And yeah, that's not... Planes don't work that way. So, yeah, I definitely get what you're saying. If I had to guess, dude, those 60s that you're working on are probably from the 80s. If I'm thinking about that right, I'll bet you they're from the mid 80s. Knowing my stupid limited knowledge about military procurement. It takes a small miracle to make them fly 8 to 10 hours each day. For frick's sake, dudes. That's really annoying to hear, to be honest with you. I forgot to mention, in my back pay I got pushed up to an E9. Very nice, Jem. Congratulations. They fly them like they're brand new. Yeah, we're also running out of parts because you can't get them anymore. Okay. Alright. Fellas, what happens if the crap hits the fan? Anyone? What happens if the crap hits the fan? Isn't the whole reason why we have, like, a big military to be ready when the crap hits the fan? It's like... They don't even make the de-ice for the main rotor anymore. Oh, Zach, I'm sure that's going to end real well. Oh, my God. That sucks, dudes. Sorry it has to be that way. Sad when when they're hitting over 7,000 flight hours. You're applying logic again. Give it up. Okay. All right, that's what I thought. Yep. World War II version 2. Spend a ton very quickly to modernize. Okay. All right, Drool. What do we got over here? 7 to 10K is when they're toast for sure. Yeah, no, Savvy, it's just... You know, it's messed up. Savvy, this is going to sound messed up, but I kind of takes... It kind of takes solace in the fact, like, if you see defense spending like that and how that all works, right? And I'm like, huh. You know, and then I look at NASA and how boneheaded some of the plans are. Like, switching to the shuttle over, you keep using the Saturn V, and I'm like, okay, at least I know that that's the norm, you know? At least we know that that's the norm, so... That I kind of take solace in that, if that makes any sense. Just a near empty, still under construction. What's the B-21 you've been hearing about? It's classified. It's classified. Yeah, here, let's go. Trying to get out of here. There we go. Yeah, Drool Bucket is very, very good at what he does. Yeah, he's very good at what he does. Get a load of this. Okay. Yeah, I'm just gonna keep moving. An IFV right there. M1. Nice. Okay, we're just gonna keep moving on. We're just gonna pretend I didn't see that. Hey, hey. Last pulls. Have you seen videos of the F-35 landing on those things? Yeah, it's a sight to be seen, that's for sure. Ow! Alright, Drool, let's see. Let's keep looking around. Pulls. Very nice. Very nice. I got some NASCAR news. Travis Pastrana will attempt to qualify for the Daytona 500. Word. Alright, let's see what else we got. I mean, guys, I've shown that before on stream, but also the lattice crane, the lattice crawler is pretty good. We don't talk about that, Hibbit. There's the cutter right there. I actually don't even know if that's a cutter, Drool. What ship we looking at here?
Discovery.
Hey Ken, 38-month resub. Also take my money. Keep doing you. Thanks, buddy. It's a cutter, but it's not finished. Oh, okay, cool. It looks good though. Oh, the Tycon, man. That's freaking sweet. Tycon looks baller, dude. Dude, that's really good. Do it, Vulcan. Build it, man. Get in here. We got plenty of mooring
Go
spots.
and throttle up.
Vulcan's with the 25er.
Discovery, go and throttle up.
Apparently, they've made a 2024 Corvette Electric and called it the E-Ray. Ugh. Oh, Fun Sister gifted a sub to Drool. There you go. Oh, Drool, that Tycon is money, dude. It looks just like it. That's crazy, dude. Okay, here. I'll show you. Resume my journey. Here, let's see if we can find the ship from the same angle. I know it's not exactly the same angle, but it's pretty damn good, dude. Favorite current class in the Navy? Go. Nimitz. Yeah, Drill, that's pretty freaking good, dude. There's the missiles. Yikes. It's got rockets. Yeah. Stand here. This is the forbidden launch pad. Independence class is better than a Nimitz? Okay. What's the IP? Exclamation point Minecraft, Vulcan. Favorite naval class ever? My favorite is South Dakota class battleship. It's MC, sorry, not Minecraft. Atlantas are cool. The other one that I really think is cool, it's not an American ship, believe it or not. I think this ship is dope. So it's a Nelson. There were two of them made, the Nelson and the Rodney. The HMS Nelson, HMS Rodney, and they have 3 triple barrel 16s in the front. One of the Rodney basically full broadsided the Bismarck at close range. It basically did the battleship equivalent of 360 no scoping the Bismarck. Yeah. Yeah, those are cool. Yeah. The Brits were pissed about the hood. They were mad. So, like, the Germans were trying to get off the ship because they were trying to scuttle it, and the Rodney just basically went up, like, right full broadside, ship of the line. Not ship of the line style, but it was just, like, point blank, like, 0 degree pitch on the guns, just frick you, and fired. Yeah, they were pissed. They were pretty mad. Rightly so. They were pretty mad. Yeah. Yeah, can you imagine getting a broadside from that? Yeah. They were designed to fit in the rules for tonnage and maximize armor and firepower. Yeah, the Rodneys are cool. Rodney and the Nelson, really cool ships. Just 3 triple barrel 16s, but in the front. That's actually really cool. That's a really cool ship. I think it just, I like it just because it's unique. That's a really, really interesting ship. Yeah. Yeah, broadsided by 3 16-inch gun batteries. Like at close range. Like, okay. It's just, bye-bye. Double tap, Tessa. It's the only way to be sure. You liked Des Moines class mostly because it could basically nuke things from afar. My favorite naval story is still how the Texas was supporting D-Day by firing on targets. Then when the troops got so far inland the Texas couldn't reach the Germans, the captain flooded some of the compartments to list the Texas to fire further. Yeah. Yeah, flood the compartments, pitch the guns up more. Frick it. That's pretty good. Actually, you know what? Now that we're talking about it, hold on. My favorite class of battleship, or my favorite class of ship from any war is the Nevada class. So the Nevada is my favorite. That's my favorite battleship of all time. That's my favorite naval vessel. The story behind the Nevada is absurd. USS Jimmy Carter is a Seawolf class sub with a 100-foot section added in the middle for sneaky things. Yeah, I don't know what you're talking about, Amanda. Those Seawolves are. They didn't make a lot of those for a reason. Tell it you've never heard? The Nevada? Oh. So I like the Nevada Aqualux because it's literally been everywhere. It was everywhere in World War II. This is one of the most raddest ships ever. Now, on top of being there at the beginning and the end of World War II, so this ship was there in Tokyo Bay in 1945 when they accepted the surrender from the Japanese on the Iowa, or on the Missouri, excuse me, on an Iowa class battleship. It was there, but the Nevada was also at Pearl Harbor. It was at Pearl Harbor, and it literally sank in Pearl Harbor. There's a picture of the ship, and it sank. They got it underway, despite getting the front almost falling off. They got the ship underway, and the captain actually beached the ship on purpose so it wouldn't submerge fully. They found shallow ground, and they ran it aground on purpose so it wouldn't sink. So the Nevada was at Pearl Harbor. It was there. It shot down, the guys on board shot down a couple of planes. So then it needed to be refitted. So it's an interwar ship. The reason why it's an interwar ship is because it literally was built during World War I. It served in World War I. So check it out. It was in World War I before that. And keep in mind, this isn't in chronological order. It's kind of all over the place. So it served in World War I. It never engaged, though, but it was there. So World War I, interwar, it was refitted. And then it was at Pearl Harbor. And then it sank at Pearl Harbor, right? So if you see, that's what the ship looked like at the time. And then they upgraded it to 1930s kind of. It went through a 1930s kind of refit. And it had these observation towers on it, right? And then they outfitted it, and the cool thing about it is that they hot rodded this battleship. They hot rodded it. They took all the most modern components off of the Iowas and fitted it with Iowa class, with an Iowa class secondary battery and Iowa class fire control systems. So it is a hot rodded, it's a resto-modded battleship. So even though it had a triple barrel 14 and a double barrel 14, they used the fire control systems. They used a modern fire control system because they had to take the ship apart because it sank, right? So they outfitted it basically with the most modern systems from World War II. So it was this battleship from World War I, and if you look at it from the side profile, it even kind of looks like an Iowa, right? They took it, and then they modified it and upgraded it from there. Now, dude, from there, it gets even crazier, okay? So check this out. It was refitted, right? And then in mid-1943, it went on Atlantic convoy duty. And then it was there at D-Day. It shelled targets during D-Day, which is just, all right. It shelled so many inland targets during D-Day, dude, that they literally had to replace the gun barrels on it. And the crazy part about it is they used the Arizona's guns, because the Nevada had similar 14-inch guns. They used the Arizona's guns and refitted the Nevada with Arizona's cannons. Well, not cannons, they're guns, they're rifled. See, right here. In addition, 14-inch 45 cal, 356 millimeter were replaced with the Mark 8 guns formerly on the Arizona. So it was hot rodded with Iowa parts and with Arizona's parts, right? And it shelled targets, which is crazy. Now, after D-Day, after the Allies basically won the oceans and Germany was on their legs on the west, like on their last legs on the Western Front, they moved it over, and it was at Iwo Jima, Okinawa, and at Japan. So it shelled targets for Iwo Jima, supporting Iwo Jima. It shelled targets supporting Okinawa. And it was getting ready to invade the Japanese home islands when the Japanese surrendered. It was everywhere. That ship was all over the place. So many guns on it, it couldn't turn without sinking. That's kind of funny, Tessa. Yep. So the Nevada was there at the surrender, right? And then after that, even though it was hot rodded out with all the modern components, right? The Navy wrote it off, right? So they ended up using it for target practice. Part of Arizona got to fight back. That's part of the reason why I like this ship so much, because the Arizona's guns got to fire a shot in anger for revenge, which is pretty cool. That makes me pretty happy. So after that, they didn't really know what to do with it, so they nuked it.
Discovery, go
Flatmate,
throttle up.
5-month resub. They used it in Operation Crossroads, the Able and the Baker shot. It survived 2 nuclear blasts, like point-blank nuclear blasts. Didn't sink the ship. Didn't do anything. It's somewhere down there. Yeah, see? Still pretty good. Not bad. Not bad considering it got hit with a nuclear blast. That ship isn't even listing. So it's missing some gun parts up on the top where the blast blew the freaking turrets off, but the main batteries are still intact. So it survived 1 nuke, and then it survived another nuke right after that. So after that, they didn't know what to do with it. The ship was the Terminator. It just kept freaking going. It doesn't sink. You can't sink the stupid thing. It survived 2 nuclear blasts. So they said, screw it. Let's use it as a target, and the Iowa used it for target practice. All right? The Iowa hit this thing with like 3 direct hits. 3 direct salvos, like straight up, and actually that picture wasn't after the nuke. That's after it got hit by the Iowa. Right? It's under fire as a target ship. So the Iowa kept shooting at this thing and it couldn't frickin' sink the damn thing. So finally they decided to hit it with torpedoes, and that was finally enough. 2 nukes, broadsides from the, not broadsides, but a full salvo from the Iowa, and then a torpedo after that was enough. That's what sunk it. That's what finally sunk this stupid thing. It's like, the Nevada is the T-1000 of battleships. It never quit. Never quit. It took 2 nuclear blasts, a salvo from the most modern battleship ever devised by man, a couple of salvos, and also a torpedo to sink the stupid thing. It's the only way they could get it to sink. Shot by the Iowa and 2 other ships. Dude, the thing just doesn't sink. It just refused to go down. She's a stubborn gal. What do you want? Right? And yeah, that's the end of the story. They sunk it in 1948, which really sucks, dude. But that of all ships, that should have become a museum ship, which really kind of sucks that it didn't happen. But it's not like they can give it to the state of Nevada or something. It'd be kind of hard to get it there. Do you find it sad that it was used for a target? Absolutely. So all of that, dude, is why I like that ship so much. But there is one more thing. The last thing why I like that ship so much, if you go all the way up here and you see where this ship was made, Four Rivers Shipbuilding, Quincy, Massachusetts. It makes sense when you think about it. Only a ship that freaking stubborn would be made here. Only here. Only here. Only a ship that stubborn would be built in Boston. Now, frick you. Frick you. You gonna try to nuke me? I'm still here, guy. I'm still here. That didn't do nothing. That didn't do nothing. Hit me with a battleship shot. I can take it. It's like literally Happy Gilmore when he's in the pitching machine at the beginning of the movie. Ugh. 364 more days till hockey season. I gotta toughen up. Yeah. It's it makes sense when you think about it. It's the most stubborn freaking ship around. Oh, go ahead, hit me with the torpedo. Come on, hit. Oh, I'm sinking. All right, that's fine. Whatever. Look at all this stuff it took to sink me, you pieces of crap. You could have made me a museum ship. So, yeah, that's my favorite battleship. That's my favorite ship to ever serve any war, anything. That or the USS Johnston. The USS Johnston is the other one. But we could tell that. I'll tell that story another day. Dix, what's up? Would you mind me sharing some synthwave I made nearly 2 years ago? I wanted to share it back then, but I didn't want to come across as advertising for myself. Still don't want it to come across. Yeah, go ahead, man. You can link it up. I don't care. All good. Random non-battleship. Since I've been in an ocean liner watching Streak lately, the HMT Olympic rammed a U-boat during World War I. The crew of the U-boat scuttled the ship due to damages, making the Olympic the only ocean liner to sink an enemy warship. Nice. That's freaking epic. Yep. That's it, dude. That's why the Nevada's my favorite. Because it was made here, and it is the most stubborn battleship ever. It's the most northeast thing ever. Oh, you're gonna hit me with a nuke? That didn't do... Okay, you hit me with another one? Yeah, I'm still here. I'm still here. What are you gonna do about it? What are you gonna do about it? Torpedoes? That's gonna do nothing. Battleship rounds? Nah. Screw you. Huh, human music. I like it. The question I still have is how the Johnston was able to contain the massive balls of its crew. Yeah. Mm-hmm. The Johnston is my other favorite naval vessel of all time. Like, it's the... How... Edmana, how nobody has ever made... Like, how has no one ever made a movie about Taffy 3? How is that even possible? How nobody made a movie about it, I won't know. Space themes include the beeps from Sputnik. Yeah, cool. Link it up in chat. People will check it out. No, Nevada was the definition of they don't build them like they used to. Yeah, the Johnston. The Johnston was basically a destroyer that went right up to a Japanese battleship and started shooting at it, and the Japanese got really freaking confused. Johnson was like, hey, bring it on. Bring it on. Come on, let's go. I'm going to start shooting at you. The Japanese people on the battleship were like, what are you doing? What are you doing? No, hey, stop doing that. Stop it. What? No. Kill him. Kill him. And Johnson's like, oh, dodged it. Dodged, back into the smoke. Dodged. And this little freaking destroyer almost sunk like 4 or 5 different ships, which is awesome, dude. You got to read about it. It's awesome. Stop that! Kill him. And they couldn't do it. They couldn't sink the damn thing. It damaged so many ships. I think it damaged 5 different ships. Well, they needed to. The story of Taffy 3 is a Navy task force that basically was sent to guard They were sent to guard, basically, what is it, Leyte? They sent to guard Leyte Gulf, right? And the main fleet went searching for where they thought the Japanese fleet was. Problem is, where the Japanese fleet actually was what they were guarding. So it ended up being like a couple of escort carriers, right? And the Johnston and a couple of other ships defending off the entire Japanese, like, main battle fleet. And they did. They were like, all right, fine, let's fight, let's go. And the Japanese were like, what are you doing? What are you doing? You're just one small ship. What are you gonna do? Yeah, yeah, where's Spielberg and Cameron when you need them? Well, Cameron's making Dances with Fish. That movie just came out. I'm sure it's great. Yeah, literally the Black Knight when it comes to naval battle. Your arm's off. No, it isn't. What's that then? I've had worse. Come on, you pansy! It's literally that, but with battleships. Or not battleships, naval combat, which is freaking sweet, dude. Dude, and man, my favorite thing is still the captain. I think it was the captain on the Johnston was like, he said something to his crew along the lines of this. He's like, look, the Japanese battle fleet is over there. We're probably going to die. Yeah, we're probably gonna die. Anybody that has a problem with that can get the frick off this ship right now. Anybody have a problem with that? And the crew's like, nah, we good. Frick those guys. True story. What's your favorite carrier? Lexington. Commander Evans, that's it, yep. Or Big E, the Enterprise is pretty dope, yeah. Okay, need to run for the GPS 3 remotes. We'll hop back later. Alright, Vulcan, yep. Yeah, those are some amazing freaking stories, dudes. Yeah, you gotta read about the USS Johnston. They basically, this little freaking destroyer took on like a battleship and two like Japanese heavy cruisers, and yeah, the Japanese got really freaking confused. They were like, why is this guy engaging us? There must be more of them here. There's got to be more of them here. Nobody's this stupid. Pretty awesome, actually. Yeah, Johnson was not like the Black Knight. It was actually effective. Yeah, that's right. It held off the entire fleet, and it saved the escort carriers, and pretty much saved the entire Battle of Leyte Gulf, which is unbelievable. And it did end up getting sunk. It ended up getting sunk because the ship got immobilized. A broadside from the battleship blew the superstructure off the top of the ship, and the captain basically got off the bridge. He got off the bridge because he knew they were going to shoot at it, right? Because it was on fire. And then they shot at it again. It blew the top of the ship off. And so he said, frick this. And he went below deck and started commanding the ship from the engine room. Yeah. Frick this. Oh, great. Yeah, my bridge is gone? Yeah, I don't care. I don't care. I do not care. Keep fighting. I don't think there were any survivors, if I'm remembering right, Nova. The Japanese went ham on that thing. They were pissed. 32 made it off. Now I gotta check. Yeah, see? That little thing. That little thing decided to go up and fight battleships. Because frick you. It's awesome. Yeah. Do you know about the archer fish? Yeah, I think so. At 10:10, Johnson rolled over and sank. Of her complement of 327 men, 187 men and officers, including the captain, died. The remaining 141 men were rescued by American vessels about 50 hours at sea. All right, guys got off of that thing. Not bad, dude. Not bad. Because that ship got messed up. If you look at the wreck, dude. Look, there's bullet holes in the damn thing. Like, okay. So, check this out. You look in here. See in there? See how it looks like a fire happened in there? It's because a fire happened in there. That, yeah, the whole ship, the whole thing was on fire. Everything was on, like, look, there's a bullet hole in, I think that's a fire control system if I'm looking at that right. Like, this thing got messed up. The crazy part about it is that it's been sitting, it's sunk in such deep waters that it's actually still kind of intact, and you can still kind of see the battle damage, which is nuts. Yeah, there's not enough oxygen in the water down there to rust stuff, but you could clearly see that stuff went down here. Like, look, something big hit that turret or whatever that is. It's pretty insane. Like, here, let's see if we can find, hang on. Let's see if we can find more pictures of it. They found the superstructure a couple miles away. Yeah, see, there's the bridge. Upside down, not near the ship. Yeah, it's missing some pieces because the superstructure. So that's that piece up there. See that piece? That got hit with a shell from a battleship and it blew it off. And Captain Evans said, "Frick it, I'm going below deck. I'll command the ship from there." It's actually insane what happened here. Yep. Yeah, she's in pretty good condition. It's really not bad, considering. Yeah, that part's seen better days. Yeah, see, the turrets are still pointed, still pointed at the target. I mean, most ships are like that, but yeah, see, there's the bridge. Cronus, want to check out my underground car park? Last time you wanted to see it, it wasn't finished. Sure, man. We can go over there. Absolutely. Yeah, that part kind of got messed up. Seriously, read about the USS Johnston in the Battle of Samar and stuff. It's unbelievable. Yeah, Uncle X, crazy, right? Hey, Warder, what's going on? Remember in History Channel was cool. I absolutely do, Ponzister. Yeah, I don't watch it anymore. Can I build this iron farm at the trading village? It seems to produce more iron than the one that we have. No, don't. Don't do it. Use the one that we have because it works. Don't try to reinvent the wheel, dude. We're already stressing the server out like crazy. Hey, Knight, what's going on? Just got home after cleaning up from the heavy rain. Damn, dude. Alright. Go keep looking around at our city. The server is fine. Yeah, Alex, but I don't want... If we have one that works, just keep the one that works. I frankly don't care about yields, honestly, because it's yields. Who cares? Like, Lunprod, even if the one that you made is a little bit better, so? Keep the one that's already there, dude. I don't want to screw up the server with the tick rate and everything, and I just don't want to deal with that. Because, dude, you build it, and then the person that built the original iron mine is gonna say, why'd you demolish my iron mine? Why are we doing this? Why do we have 2 iron mines? It's just, dude, it's not even worth it. I love refrigerators. Okay, Kronos, let's see what you got here. Jesus, man. Study test perform of an electric solid propellant. Interesting. Kronos, this is amazing, as with most of the things that you do. Thanks for building on here, man. Seriously, this is excellent. What's over here? Oh yeah, it's just another way up. Cool. And then, yeah, the trains run through this. That's crazy. Oh, that's the street that goes underneath. Got it. The server is in stream mode, so it's less lag and better ticks per second. Oh, well, that's good to know. I still don't see the need. You didn't sell me on building another one. We got to start building supports for this road. This is nuts, dude. Fire at 39A? Uh-oh. Pretty sure that's just them cleaning the flame trench, Thomas. Oh, okay, cool. I was like, why? What's up, buddy? Yeah, this is coming. It's coming along, dude. Just, yeah, it's coming along. It was just a hole in the ground before. Let's see. Damn, dude, you did all the pilings and everything. This is fantastic. Hey, Surfer. What's going on, man? Cool. That's gonna be a big one. We gotta finish the roads and stuff, though. Frog it! No. Yes, wait. Gotta ask World if the interior of that thing is ever gonna get finished. The answer's yes, I know it is. I'm just wondering. Because it looks like a glass cube, Morty. Soon? Alright, right on. I trust you, dude. It's been hollow for a while. Is there... Yeah, it's probably... I don't think there's... It's just, yeah, taking a little bit longer to make, yeah. As somebody that... As somebody that took months to finish their own building, yeah. Got you. Cool. It looks like SimCity 2000. It does look like SimCity 2000. Yeah, from up here. I invite you to check out the Canal House. It's an aquarium when you get a spare moment. Finally got down to bedrock. Over there? Man, you guys are doing work out there. All right. Well, if we were gonna go, we'll check that out now. So where am I? Okay, we gotta go this way. That's a building. That's what happens when I try to click on links and fly at the same time. Sleep. Well, that's gotta be filled. That's gonna suck. No fire to you. Yeah, I can't click on links when I'm flying, dudes. What the okay. Jeepers. What Y are we at here? Minus 54. It's just, it's mines, dude. It's mines. It's got the juices. Fish. Man. Okay. Dude, that's nuts. This is crazy, Galactic. Go for a swim. I have a few doors from the pool. Okay. Happy to see that you got Epcot back. Yeah. Thanks, man. I'm pretty pumped about it as well. Do the chickens have large caverns? Large caverns. Large cavern. Damn, dude. Look at this. This is all the new stuff, right? Cool. Turtles! I like turtles. Alex explored most of this level. Cool. Neato burrito, man. What do you like more, turtles or trains? Refrigerators. That is, yeah. We also built this canal here, and the canal is, yeah. That gave us a lot of resources. Let's say. Minecraft takes a lot of brain power. Played it for the first time, dude. It's a great game. It's been your Zen project. Totally get it, man. I love refrigerators. Trading village over here. Huh. Did you say the city was built on rock and roll? Yep. Cool. We actually got a lot of stuff done today, dudes. We got, the highway deck filled in. I worked on some of the roads over here, and yeah, very good. Yeah, we gotta start filling in over here, figuring this all out. Huh. 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 Huh? Gotta build a mayor's mansion? Huh. Huh? Huh. That's over there. The bagger. Oh, Benno worked on the bagger more. Cool. That's awesome. Yeah, it's an old map. Yeah, it's a bagger. Such a cool piece of equipment. Huh. Huh? Huh. Yeah, Hoosier, it's pretty rad, dude. These guys do really good freaking work. Huh. 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 Check the north side of the trader village. What the hell's going on out here? What's this, Alex? Yeah, Goalie did the oil platform flip up. Yeah, it's pretty rad. A little close to shore, but it's flattened to Y67. Oh, yeah, okay. So we could build more. Yeah, we could build more city out here. My goal is to eventually connect it in with the little village that I think RT built this. I'm not 100%. How many aircraft carriers are there? There's 3 on the map. Well, two big aircraft carriers and then one's... no, 4. There's a World War II style aircraft carrier there. A Nimitz right there. There's a helicopter carrier right there. And then there's another Nimitz out in the bay. It's a Navy town. What can I say? Yeah, it's Navy town. What can I say? They're Nimitz class, Grand Champs. Ah! Yeah, there's NRC Quest and Megan right there, yeah. Huh. 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 All right, guys. Let's I'm going to take a break here real quick and we'll go from there. Huh. 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 All right. So, yeah. You know what? Screw it. Let's go play Kerbal. You know, I'll take a break and... Okay, so... I'll take a break, then we'll come back, and then I'll... You know, it always takes a second to get me going playing Kerbal, so, like, I gotta kind of remember what I'm doing.